Sure, sure. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Trenton. Quite a night on Tuesday. Tonight was a great night for democracy. The voters in New Jersey made their voices heard loud and clear. What I heard voters say that they liked what we were focusing on with real life issues: affordability, reproductive rights, gun safety, economic opportunity, health care, support of children and families. But I think most importantly, the fact that the Democratic Party in New Jersey has focused on affordability and taxes as their number one, number two, and number three issue. And unfortunately, the other side has failed to realize that that's the most important issue year after year. That's why we're focused on it. Myself and the Speaker have made that our number one, number two, and number three priority. As Democrats, we may differ on how we tackle those issues, but at the end of the day, we have shared values, and I believe that our values are shared with the majority of New Jerseyans, and that was reflected on Tuesday. I'm here hopefully elected again as the President of the New Jersey Senate. I could not be more proud of the team that we've assembled for January and working with fine gentlemen to my left. We've got a diverse team in the New Jersey Senate Legislature's leadership, and we're also steeped in our communities. I was thrilled to share in Senator Vin Gopal's huge victory on Tuesday night and was in touch with many other members throughout the day. They worked until the very end of our election cycle. They ran right through the tape, and that's why I think we won. Their tenacity and the excellence of our pre-selected candidates were the reason that we had such vigorous victories. I don't think there's any doubt that the voters sent a message to all of us loud and clear on Tuesday. I think that one is that we always remember we should not take them for granted. That is why we made tens of thousands of calls on that evening. We made sure that we communicated our message. And we were not afraid to talk about our legislative accomplishments: tax relief, doubling the child care tax credit, investing in innovation, job training, and expanding opportunities for home ownership. These are issues that matter to people no matter where you go. But number one and number two and number three are affordability and taxes. And that was what carried the day, because there was no issue. There was nothing that they could talk about, because we had delivered what we had promised 2 years ago when we set out on this journey together. And that issue was off the table. People were happy with what we were trying to accomplish. And I'm happy that they obviously realized that. With that, I'm going to defer to the Speaker for further commentary. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. I appreciate your coming down. And it was, as the Senate President pointed out, a truly exciting night on Tuesday for all of us, and I think for the state of New Jersey. We're here today to welcome all those new members. I'll be meeting with the new members in the caucus room in just a little while, and to our growing Democratic majority. I want to congratulate the entire caucus for their tremendous effort in the success of Tuesday night. I want to thank Senate President Scutari, who's been just a truly great partner and legislative leader and a dear friend for what's measured in decades. I want to thank the folks in my caucus as well, my Majority Leader Lou Greenwald, my Budget Chair Ileana Pinto-Marin, and the rest of the Assembly team, who I'm so grateful for their tireless efforts and their leadership over the course of time. Being serving as the Speaker has means so much, and to be entrusted with the responsibility by such remarkably talented and diverse group is really, really special. So on to the election. For the past 2 years, as the Senate President has pointed out, we have been tirelessly focused on New Jerseyans and what they care about. Our record on property tax relief for lowering drug prescription costs, to keep dangerous weapons out of places like daycares and hospitals, and we've taken action on common sense agenda to improve the lives of the people of New Jersey. So when it comes to time to run, when it came time to run, it was time for us to remind people of what we've done. And we ran on a record that I'm very, very proud of, ensuring that our state is more affordable, including historic property tax relief and prescription drug assistance for seniors, protecting personal freedoms and defending a woman's right to choose, standing up to the gun lobbies and to maintain our state's sane approach to public safety, making fiscally responsible investments in New Jersey's future for our best in the nation public school system and union-built infrastructure necessary to attract and retain the businesses that provide the good jobs of the future. Personally, on the issue closest to my heart, we have set new standards in the fight against food insecurity. We are a national leader on everything from healthy food meals to efficient investments in innovative solutions to systemic food insecurity. What we talk about, look at as things in the rearview mirror, many states look at aspirationally. We stood up for our core democratic values, and we built a winning coalition that included independents who wanted to tackle real issues that we face. To all of the New Jerseyans out there who raised their voices, we heard you, and we thank you for your trust. The voters of the state saw through the cynical attempts to divide us, the scaremongering on our schools. Let's be clear. New Jerseyans want their schools to be safe, fully funded, staffed with great teachers, counselors, and support professionals. And we all want parents to be involved in every aspect of education, and we want them to make sure that no vulnerable students are used as pawns in political games. People of New Jersey saw through that. The really kooky conspiracy theories that may have generated clicks and chatter, but didn't meet the needs discussed at kitchen tables all over New Jersey. And those are kitchen tables in kitchens, many of which have gas stoves and will continue as long as the people want to continue to have them. We ran on real issues that we could discuss and that we delivered on. We were able to do that because we made the right choices over the past several years, working with the governor in getting an agenda that we're all very proud of. Choices that allowed us to set priorities in accordance with our shared values. We've taken our state from fiscal crisis to budget surplus. After years of neglect, we've met our obligations to fully fund payment to our pensions, and we've gotten our fiscal house in order. That opened the door to historic property tax relief, first anchor, and then stay, the biggest in our state's history. We've increased school aid to the highest level in state history. We've lifted tens of thousands of children out of poverty with our child tax credit. We went all over the state. I need a new pair of shoes after this election because we've gone all over the state talking about property tax relief, prescription drug assistance, and the things that matter to the people of New Jersey. In 2021, voters sent us a message. In 2023, they overwhelmingly embraced our response to that. In district after district, Democrats connected with voters on substance, not on irresponsible baloney that you hear from some of the members of the other side. And I'm looking forward to building on our progress in the next legislative session with the talented, diverse group that we have. And I sincerely hope that Republicans will work with us on some of the issues where we can find common ground. We'll always have disagreements that are rooted in good faith differences, of course. But one of the lessons that this election taught is that voters won't fall for desperate election ploys and diversion. So now it's time for us to get back to work. I look forward to meeting with my caucus and look forward to the opportunity to serve as the speaker one more time. And thank you all for coming out. I think we're going to take some questions now.